Welcome back, guys, to Mass Effect Andromeda, where we continue to boost around Elaaden, picking up some more memory triggers to unlock that last memory. Or what I consider to be a last memory in a weird way.
I detect broken scavenger machinery ahead.
Based on the fact that there's only one more secret log to unlock.
Environmental temperatures are within it.
Another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Well, there's at least one more on this planet. But it does make you think that there's going to be, you know, maybe this last memory is at the complete completion. Or maybe you get your logs unleashed at maybe like one more.
Yeah, still hot.
Are you worse than Sam now, Ryder? Are you worse than me? With then one memory to like reveal everything at the end.
It's just about you guys leaving. Most everyone realizes we're weaker without the Krogan backing us up.
Had to happen. We're done being pushed around.
Wasn't us doing the pushing. That was leadership's mistake.
And the rest of you paid for it, the way it always goes, kids.
Our memory seems to be up on high, and that should be, I think, maybe the last memory for the area. Oh, I can't grab onto that bit? I'll whip my way around then. Maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree going up from this side, to be fair. I don't know at this point. There we go, made it up. Just a little bit of parkour, it's all we needed.
Another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Nice. So another memory's unlocked.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
I take it that's the worm in the background. Another architect.
Reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Just already that we can fight? Well, that said as well, I think we're going to get our first sight. I take this is New Tuchanka. Would you say? Looks like it to me. Well, we better get to the front of it so we get the fast travel point. Hopefully I don't mind someone circling outside.
Still pissed off at the Nexus. You'll want to be careful around her, kid.
It's amazing they managed to set up any kind of working colony on this hellscape.
Once the Krogan put their mind to something, they'll get it done.
Yep. Seems their kind of thing.
Outlaw tech, keep your eyes peeled.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Not bad, not bad. So now it's time to ask to head inside.
New Tuchanka coming up.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
Will you let me in? Guy who I'm trying to speak to, who has a speakable bit.
Move along. No outsiders. She's with me. Human Pathfinder.
Drac. It's been a while.
Jorgel Struck sent me. I'm supposed to talk with Morda.
So now Strux is friends with the Nexus. Traitor.
Think I'm a traitor too?
Shut it, Breck.
Don't make me headbutt you. I absolutely will.
Tougher than you look. Alright, go ahead.
I'll spread the word so Morda knows you're here.
Good.
I know how to deal with Krogan. A good headbutting is all you need. Go to the throne room, you say? Already calling yourself queen? I guess.
That thing is huge.
It was an accident. The terminal with Dr. O'Keefe.
I don't take any bait, don't you know?
Hello. I noticed you were listening. Is it because you're a fan of the Krogan genius, Dr. O'Keefe? I'm frantic because a terminal with all his research was accidentally sold to a junker.
No. Maybe. What was on it?
His work regarding Krogan physiology and the genophage was advanced. I was his protege. Or, I was acquainted with his protege.
Anyway, it's encrypted, but it would be bad if it fell into the wrong hands. I can give you a nav point and the name of the scavenger I accidentally sold it to.
Accidentally.
You talk about Dr. Okeer like I should know who that is.
Dr. Okeer was on the leading edge of Krogan genetics, and possibly curing the genophage.
And not using the slow genetic mutation approach the Initiative has invested in.
I had a collection of his research. I hope to cure the genophage in the colony.
Send me the nav point and the terminal identification.
Done. I hope it's still on the planet. The Junker was aggressive.
To be honest, they kind of do need to breed here. A little bit, maybe. Right, let's check out... No. Don't just automatically take me to this bit. And mind you, if I dump some more points in the combat skills, I think... Yeah, I will. I'll level up my combat profile again. I was starting to level up pistols, considering I was thinking about taking them with me. So reload speed or clip size. Let's just go for reload on that, because they affect submachine guns as well. That should upgrade. Tactical Assassin lot, though. Infiltrator profile is now at rank 5. So there's a whole new profile unlocked now. Or is that just the name of it now? You can't upgrade it anymore? No, you can, for Infiltrator rank 6. Where Tactical Assassin at this point, 40% bonuses to many and many a thing. We still haven't taken it all the way we can. For being so tech orientated. Now what I wanted to get to was this map. Of Tuchanka. Because we want to check out quests. And they all seem to be somewhat below. Unless that's higher depending on where you look at it.
Should have known more.
No, down it looks like. But then you gotta say it must be cooler underneath the planet, maybe. A fair bit. I think I'm going further down. Everyone's hunting the worm? I guess it's a badge of honor, I guess. Let's keep looking through.
You Revener Brank? Struck sent me. He said that you...
Yes. Find me later near the fighting pit.
Hey, Nexus. I'm the one you talk to around here.
Are you Morda?
I'm Nakmor Morda, Overlord of the Krogan in Helios.
Overlord?
Drac, Kesh said you had a new job.
She didn't tell me you did.
And you're the celebrated Pathfinder from the Hyperion, found at last.
I'm Ryder.
This is thrilling. I've never stood so close to a Pathfinder before. Mostly because the Krogan never got one. Welcome to New Tuchanka.
I understand you and your people are pissed off.
Humans were welcomed into the Citadel Council with open arms, while the Krogan endured centuries of oppression. You have no idea. Your understanding only makes me mad.
Okay, gotcha. Loud and clear.
Why are you here, Pathfinder? To see what a successful colony looks like.
Our outposts are new. We could use the advice.
Your manipulation is so transparent. No advice for you, only regret. Watch, the Krogan will thrive and the Initiative will pay. Get out of my face before I smash it.
A pleasure catching up with the new Krogan hierarchy. See you soon.
Well, that wasn't a good first meeting. Though I'm not even sure that is my full meeting, to be honest.
Morda's a hard ass, but that surprised even me. Not good.
Yeah? Maybe.
She said the initiative will pay. That's us. That's scary.
Let's talk to Brank before we freak out.
Indeed.
Varka, listen to yourself.
Well, I would listen to her. I would listen to many people. As long as you talk to me, that is.
Think I wouldn't notice? It's my squad, not Gren's, and I'll be damned if I let them take orders from him.
What do you want me to do?
Handle it, Kortik, or I will.
Half the time, I feel like I'm the only one holding this colony together.
Trouble?
Varka and Gren fought together back home, side by side, but always in competition. Made them stronger. Now they have no enemies to fight, so they're fighting each other. I can see the tension building, colonists taking sides. This is how clan wars start.
A divided colony will never survive out here.
Which is why we need to act fast. Best way to stop this feud is to perform a rite of union.
Which is?
Shove them into a ring with a beast. Make them fight as a team. Defeating a common foe creates a powerful bond. Krogan don't take that lightly. Help me perform the rite, and we can hold this colony together.
How am I supposed to help with the rite?
For one, they need something to fight.
I hope you don't mean me.
No, but I do need you to help me drive a beast into the arena. Shamans make a special lure for this. Should help subdue it.
You really think Varka and Gren could cause a war?
Big problems can start out small, not taking any chances.
I'll do whatever I can to help.
Good. Set this lure out in the wilds to attract a fiend. The beast might be feisty at first, so stay on your toes. I'll keep Varka and Gren from each other's throats till you get back. Good luck.
Enter a wild fiend habitat. That all nice and simple, yeah?
Drac, you old wreck. Swing by when you ain't so busy playing hero. We'll catch up.
An Erdnot.
I have stories, let me tell you. Ryder, this is Grot, an old friend. Practically built this whole place. Don't let the fact that he's Erdnot bother you. We can't help it.
What do you think of the colony? Pretty great, huh?
It's... rustic?
That's what we're going for. Rustic.
I'm guessing you have questions.
You seem at home here, Drac.
And you're not getting any younger. Ever think of retiring?
The day you dig my grave, old-timer.
Sad honor that'll be.
How do you know Drac?
We mined together back when our quads had barely dropped.
Now I just can't seem to get rid of him.
The plants here, where'd they come from?
Ever since the clan got here, Warren and his assistant have been working hard on the greenhouse.
We built him and Hark some pretty fancy digs. Lights and everything.
New Tuchanka's plants grow way better than the ones back home. Way less radiation.
There's a lot of prefab materials here, and shuttles.
Some of it was gear we had stored away on the Nexus.
The rest we sort of stole when we left. Not like anyone was gonna stop us.
How long has the colony been here?
Since we left the Nexus, after the mutiny.
Just like that? Leave the Nexus, start a colony?
We're Krogan, kid. We can live anywhere.
Could have parked our tails on a volcano and handled it just fine.
I'll talk to you later.
Well, it's nice meeting a nerd, not in the middle of all this. Don't let the fact he's a nerd not hold you back, you know? Less water for the populace doesn't sound good to start with. We've got another quest out here somewhere.
Just stick around. See how it plays out here.
No promises.
I'd love to take down the worm.
Don't be stupid.
And a quest here.
So you're the human Pathfinder. You look different from the pictures I saw.
You probably saw pictures of my dad.
Your dad? You replaced him as Pathfinder?
It's a long story.
Haven't really kept up with Nexus news. Enough trouble to occupy me here.
Scavengers?
amongst other things. You seen the flophouse yet? That's where they get together. 80% shacks, 100% trouble. I'll give you the nav point so you can avoid it. Or not, as you choose.
Have you had much trouble with the scavengers at the colony?
Not yet. They're not that stupid. A bunch of squishies against 100-odd Krogan? Give it a little time. Resources run low, they'll get desperate, and who knows?
Tell me more about the Flophouse.
It's a loose collection of shelters where some scavenger gangs gather. They knock each other around, drink, and then when they're all riled up, run raids. And if you get close when they're hungry, well, that's how I lost a liver and gained a limp.
Thanks. This information will come in handy.
Just trying to help. Be careful out there, Pathfinder.
Not everyone's hostile towards me, but it seems like someone's liver got eaten. Never a good thing. Never a good thing. Right, let's find Brink again here, who's in the main chamber again. Because things did not go well with the Overlord. Did not go well at all. Well, it looks like I've got to head down another step. Which brings the interesting thought, was I already at the downward stairs? Do you know what? I probably was. I was probably heading exactly the right way. Morda's still in here, ordering people around. They all just went, ah, quick, on attention, stand. No, it's down further, so this is up. This is not leading me where I wish to be. How do we get to speak in privacy to Brink? A slope. There we go. Not a problem now. What's that noise?
Ravenor Brink.
Quiet. Anyone tells Morda I'm talking to you and I'm kicked out.
Last thing I want to do is jeopardize the Nexus or this colony.
Me neither. Or Clan Ravenor. Or Clan Jorgal. Or Clan Urdnot. Some in Clan Nakmor too.
Okay, got it.
Did you see the crashed ship as you landed? Morda's after the drive core.
Why? That's remnant tech. She can't activate it.
What are you talking about? She's building a bomb.
With the drive core as a power source. Sam?
Dangerous to those handling it, but in the end, very possible.
Demolition teams have been busting down walls for months, battling those robots and scavengers. Lots here want peace with the Nexus. If Morda gets that drive core, boom, it's over. Now get away from me.
Thanks, Brink.
Right, so now we know what's going on, roughly. It's time to get that core before they do. A shop there for blood pressures?
You did say bomb, right?
He did say bomb, yes. And it is incredibly worrying. A little bit of payback? I don't know what they're really considering it as, if you know what I mean. A wild fiend habitat? Dr. Okia's Krogan research. They're so nearby. The flop house is that way as well, but of course... derelict remnant ship we've already got a marker for as well. Considering this fiend is so near, why don't we fast travel there and start off with the war quests? Now that we've gained them from Tuchanka. And this is why we get all the spots we can. Fast travel points to allow us around in and out.
Sid gets me so frustrated. I try to be firm. She pushes back. I lay down the law. She pushes some more.
See, that's your problem. Kids need boundaries, sure, but they also want to know you're not the enemy.
Our dad would not have agreed with you.
Your dad sounds like a piece of work. Special ops, right?
Yeah, something like that. He never went into details.
Disappeared.
Yeah.
I know the type.
Let's activate the lure and see where the fiend's gonna come from. And it looks like that side to me. Luckily, I've managed to ammo up since then. Wait, what? I'll have you know you're not really fiends. You're a bit too small for that title, but if you sneak up behind me using stealth, that's very cunning of you. That's a fiend. And it knows its target, doesn't it? Let's get Roboty Robot out. But remember, I've got...
That's it. Shaman will handle the rest.
I was about to say, did you just have some kind of mysterious zapping power that could instantly floor it? I didn't think you did. And I was surprised to see how fast it went down when I brought you out. You never got into the battle, did you, sir? Not a chance for you. Well, Dr. Okia's research is over here, so let's grab that as well while we're here. In that bunker by any chance? Doesn't seem to be any baddies. He says. We've gone to the nav point, but not much seems to be going on.
I don't think we'll...
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
That's good and all. What am I doing here? That's the real question. Come over here I may, but nothing goes on. Why? There's supposed to be an NPC that's missing? I have to say, by the look of it, that's probably the case. Well, we'll try to sort out this conundrum.
Yeah, still hot.
And see if I can get it working for next episode. Join me then for Mass Effect Andromeda. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.